one step up.
Does Singapore have an identity?
Definitely there's identity. We are who we are. We go everywhere, people recognize.
The most connected to Singapore, honestly, is the food. Like, I can leave the country and 3 days later, I will miss the food.
That's the number one thing I miss when I was overseas. Like, I miss the cheap, good food.
You go to the hawker center, you go to the drink stall and you try to order like kopi o or something, but you know, everyone went through an experience where you get scolded by the auntie or uncle because you order wrongly.
You know, at like 4 a.m, someone above drags the chair, or like you hear the marbles dropping. I don't think you really experience that in like other countries. Sometimes you hear a mother scolding their child, and then the child like crying afterwards. Because we're all living so close by, right? It all echoes throughout the neighborhood.
I speak Singlish a lot.
The language we speak, the Singlish, is easily recognizable when you are in foreign countries. People know, hey, are you Singaporean? You know, things like that.
I think our Singapore identity is our multiple identities that we have. We don't have one identity.
Singaporean identity to me is the melting pot of culture.
Maybe in the past, there's a lot more like stereotypical representation.
Sometimes certain stereotypes really do still exist, and
Kids will make fun of your skin color.
aren't you like proud of your race? Aren't you proud of your language?
This is quite a common thread with other minority kids. I think we all wanted to just blend in and not stand out and not be made fun of.
As beautiful it is to have a blend of and mix of different races in Singapore, I think there's still a challenge where being a different race in the same space can be challenging, especially for the minority. You might feel a bit left out even though you're all Singaporeans.
Kampung life and HDB flat life is totally different. Now, everybody staying in HDB, once they go back to the house, door will be closed. So seldom mix around one.
I think it's important to be in touch with different communities, not just racially, but also those who are of different backgrounds.
Have an open mind. Be willing to accept that there are different kinds of people. Get to know them. You never know what wonderful thing you'll learn from another person's culture.
Maybe we can start having more open conversations about what unites us. What are the common joys we have?
I feel that my friends are not different from me. They are all the same. We are all like live with each other, interact with each other a lot. We are already like used to living in a multiracial country, so we don't see any differences.
Definitely, we have our identity, but it cannot be crafted by words. So it is more on the actions. It's more on how we behave.
Now, there seems to be a little bit more interest in honoring more unique individual stories.
People have to be more accepting that there's a huge diversity of people out there.
Building connection among Singaporeans is definitely the very key things in order for us to reshape and grow.
I would want a Singaporean to be the most compassionate members of the world and to look out for each other, no matter the profile of the person.
Make everyone feel like they belong in the space.
It would be great if the government could do a little bit more and not just focus just mainly on the superficial, like food, language, decoration, really go into it.
It's easy to outsource the responsibility of this to government, I feel. That's what a lot of people say, oh, if the government does this or does this, we'll be more cohesive, it will fix our problems. I think the people have to play a big part as well.
We need to start thinking about being Singaporean rather than just focusing on each individual races, because that's not going to work if we are to forge a common Singapore brand.
The important thing is we love the country, we love this place, we call it home. That's what really makes us a Singaporean.
we don't really need to care about our differences because we'll always be with each other.